One. Good morning, Cheryl Devine. How are you?
Good morning, Liz. I am so good. Thank you. So good.
Good, good. Thanks for taking the time out to let me interview you today. I'm excited because we're going to talk about what you do as is it a functional nutritionist, which really excites me. So, hi everyone. This is Liz Nicholls. Today I'm interviewing Cheryl Devine. She's amazing. She's a functional nutritionist, and I'm going to let her explain a little bit more about that. And pretty excited a little bit later on the interview, we're going to tell you about, she's going to take me through her process coming up over the next while. So I'm going to turn this over to Cheryl Devine to talk about being a holistic nutritionist. So over to you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Liz. Well, first of all, what I want to say is I'm a health coach as well. So what I do in the whole scheme of things, I help my clients kind of build their health, their vitality, their just make them feel better overall, giving them the confidence, giving the tools they need to overcome the stress and health issues, whatever they might be having, right? And from there, I take you through a goal and an easy follow through program to help you get where you want to go. And, I will help you get rid of those old habits and old belief systems, because sometimes we have the systems that we can't do this or we can't do that because of this or that. So I help you kind of reclaim your power, and I stretch you so you can be able to reach your goals. And with the functional nutrition, what it is I want you to be able to transform your health with functional nutrition. So this is the answer. Functional nutrition to me is like the answer to some of the health problems in the healthcare today. Is that it's a modality that works to not just support, but to educate the patient and what's going on in their body, and how making uniquely targeted diet and lifestyle modifications will help shift the terrain and help them meet their goals. So that's what I do. So I just love what I do. And what I want to do is it's not just a diet, right? It's about using diet and lifestyle modifications to get to the root of the imbalances that result in disease, expression, or progression. Of course, it's important to understand the role of what's going on in the body, right? So we want to make sure that the food we eat, that we put in, by improving our diet, by changing our lifestyle depending on what we need to do, and by taking it a step further, I help you gain insight about the key interactions where your body and your food meets behavior and physiology. So there's crossroads between them, right? So then I see the person as a whole. I'm committing to see you as a whole, just to help you develop the skill set that'll help lead you to the transformation of your health, your lifestyle, and help educate you to understand your whole body. So that's what it is. And I give you the keys to unlock your opportunity to really change your life and your lifestyle. So find the freedom from the worry, obsession, of fear of the unknown. And my goal is to get your needle moving. So move the needle and get you feeling better and improving your health overall. That's my thing.
That is so cool. Sorry, I was muted there for a second. Yeah, that is so cool. I'm excited. Like I know we've talked about this, and I'm just so curious about the functional nutrition, and of course having a history of epilepsy and coming off medications and having battles with weight on and off throughout the years. It's either I'm at an ideal weight or way too much, and this excites me because it brings in so much, and I'm looking forward to the process. So share a little bit more, if you want, about the journey that we're going to take together moving forward on this. Because I know a bit, but I don't know as much, and I'm kind of I'm excited about it because I'm carrying extra weight, which is not good for the health. I don't take any medications anymore for epilepsy, so that's great. So I really don't have any excuses at all to not be at my optimum weight. So this will be kind of, I don't know, but I'm excited for it. So can you share a bit more about my journey a little bit deeper, or what?
Okay, well, what happens is I send you an information package. I need to get all the info, which I did receive from you. just the other day. So it's, there's, it's about 10 to 15 pages, and I get your family history, I get all this stuff so I can have it at my hand. And what I do, I've got a little matrix here. I do a timeline, how things have happened through your life. And I do it on a timeline. Then this is a matrix. I'm just going to put it up to the screen. So then I plug it into something like this. Can you see that okay?
Yeah, a little bit of reflection, but it looks good. Yeah.
Okay. So what that is it's a functional matrix. So, and what that is, it's got the so on one side, it's got like the antecedents, some triggering events and mediators. So things that like family history and stuff like that, maybe what some of the trigger events for weight or whatever the issues that we're doing. Then I plug it in the center of it. It's kind of like the soup. It's like maybe some inflammatory problems that you're having, some hormones. Like there's all kinds of different things that I plug in there. And then at the other side is the sleep, relaxation. There's different things that I plug in. So it's like a family history, the soup, and then what we do after the fact. So, yeah.
Well, and interesting because I'm quite a high energy person. And I do, go through the anxiety. I'm just so go. And I want to do this and I want to do that. And I think sometimes I know how to relax and slow the body down. I just don't take the time to do that. So it's sort of full tilt, eat too fast, not enough exercise right now. Carrying the extra weight and knowing, wait a sec, there's something I'm missing because I'm eating fairly healthy. Exercising enough? No, I do my stretching, a little bit of yoga and stuff like that. But I think I live my life, it's going to sound funny, pretty intense, yet I try not to be living totally intense. But I think as a business owner, it gets intense, right? So, and it'll be good to hear and listen to you guide me through because I respect you so much and I'm going to listen and follow what you say. So it'll be interesting to see, I'll be 65 in June. So it'll be interesting to see where I am in like 6 months, a year type of thing. So I'm excited for this process and I encourage everybody to reach out to Cheryl to start this process themselves because she's got an amazing amount of knowledge around health and fitness as a life coach, functional nutritionist. And, going through the whole COVID thing, I think a lot of us have suffered. Well, most people I know have gained weight. Their body's starting to ache. They're not getting enough exercise. And I know, we're sort of into the second year of the COVID. So I think this program is absolutely perfectly timed for all of us to get our health back on track, especially, baby boomers or the over 40s. So, back over to you, Cheryl. Sorry, I got off on a little rant. I'm so excited. I'm like, woohoo! Yeah.
But whole thing is about anything. If you change your habits, you change your life, right? So, and if you think about some of the lifestyle choices that you've made have shaped who you are. So, with all this, I look at your eating habits, your exercise routines, your sleep habits, all this stuff and other wellness aspects that that you have control over. So I can help you, guide you in that direction as well. But the whole thing is just taking charge. And as you said, with COVID, there's a lot of people who have, I don't know, the COVID-15 or whatever, the 9 or whatever it is. But I was lucky enough, I never gained weight. I was always out and about. But yeah, it's been a real journey for some people. It's been really hard. So yeah, I've been there to, try to support them and do what I can. Back to wellness. Because as you said, you're coming to 65. I'm going to be 66 this year. I mean, I feel about 20, act about 12, but the whole thing is it doesn't matter about age. It's about how you feel and getting out there, and it's just changing those habits, making you feel good. And, your eating habits and your sleep, especially your sleep is a real big one. There's so many things that kind of that interconnect that make you a healthy person.
Yeah, Ellie, I love to sleep. I always have my entire life. I've, loved to nap or, sleep. And I've always needed that amount of sleep. But I think because being high energy or hyper or driven or, a business owner and always go, I feel like sometimes, even though I feel like I'm a selfish person, I think really is that I put myself last. I don't respect my body. myself as much as I should, because my mission in life is to support others. So sometimes I think, you know what? I'm putting my health, fitness, nutrition last because I'm trying to do this work for others. And really what I need to do so I can, go out there and be my best is to look after my health, fitness, and nutrition. And it's a bit of a different balance for me because having the epilepsy, even though it's dormant, which is great, I'm supposed to have like a higher fat and protein, almost sort of close to the keto type thing. But and I've been told that by other things like the APOE gene we've talked about before. And for me, it's kind of like I'm supposed to be, because of my health, around 50% vegetables or greens, and, 25% fat and 20 protein and maybe 10 carb. I can't remember exactly what it was. And then the keto, I'm not 100% clear on the keto. I know it's kind of a higher protein, higher fat with the vegetables. But I think for me personally, or what I'm feeling, is that I really need to take what you're saying and follow that, and follow what you're saying and still be mindful of perhaps the APOE or the keto. I don't know, like it's going to be, I'm kind of looking to you to go, because you'll know what I need because you've known me for 50 years and I've done the paperwork, and you've got the matrix, and it's, this functional nutrition. So I kind of feel like this is my answer to my health concerns, because I'm carrying probably, honestly, 30, 40 extra pounds. And I shouldn't be doing that. And there's no reason I should have that extra weight, considering 3-4 years ago, the doctors are like, you're losing weight quite quickly. I'm like, yeah, I feel great. They're like, no, you're losing weight. So for me, it's been Liz, you're too thin, or Liz, you're too heavy. You're losing weight too fast. The weight's coming on too fast. So there's something in there, and we all know it's mind over matter to some degree. It's your thoughts to some degree, but in the fitness, nutrition, the health, and getting the exercise. But I feel like there's something amiss because a lot of the time there's not a big change. I might be on my feet running around working, back years ago if it was in retail or whatever else. But, there's something I feel that the holistic nutritionist is going to bring to the table for me where, okay, there's not a huge amount of difference, that I can think of. So it'll be interesting to see this whole process. I'm sorry, I lied. I have not been exercising. I've been not walking or being on my feet or exercising and getting outside as much as I should have the last couple of years. There you go.
And that's the thing. And I said, we'll take a look at all that. And you said you're off the medications now for your epilepsy. Sometimes there could be that still in your system, right? It takes a while for that to get out. So who knows? There's all kinds of things that could be. Maybe there's foods that you're eating that aren't that good for you. That you're, even though they're the right food within your ketogenic diet. Maybe there's foods that are that you have a sensitivity to. I don't know. There's all kinds of things we can look at too that why you're not losing weight or whatever. So once I plug in and look at all this stuff and we talk and we get at that, then I'll have a better idea of what we're looking at. So I'm really excited to get going with you as well, because as I said, the whole thing about the functional nutrition and health is by seeing the whole person. Right.
Yeah, so. And I love that part of it. I love that part of it. And with the medications, I stopped taking them quite a while ago. Like for there's various different medications I've had to take over the years. And one of the doctors, I said, well, I lose weight when I start to go off this last medication, which was indirectly related to the epilepsy. And oh yeah, you'll probably lose some weight. I'm like, oh great, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'm gaining. But it's because I'm not looking after myself. And this is such a beautiful process because yes, I probably eat too much, and I do have a glass or two of wine most nights. I'm not out walking as much, so shame on me, so it's like, going to the teacher and confessing, okay, I've been bad. Let's fix this.
It's not about being bad. It's about how to alter your lifestyle just a little bit, hey, we can work within the guidelines. but remember, it's all about you, and it's making you accountable. So I hand the power back to you. I help you, but you're the one who can, I have the tools to help you unlock the keys to what's going on, but you have the power to do it. So that's,
Yeah.
you hold all the cards. I just help you.
This is so exciting. So Cheryl, I'm so excited we took the time today, and thank you so much. How is the best way for everybody to reach out to you to find out how they can become one of your clients and how you can offer them the functional nutrition option as well as your life coaching and health coaching, because you're brilliant at what you do. I highly recommend you. And how's the best way for everybody to find you?
Okay, there's a couple of different ways. There's Cheryl at divinehealthcoaching.com. So it's Cheryl, Cheryl at Divine, and it's Devine, health coaching, all one word.com. My telephone number is 604-760-3172. And then just under Divine Health Coach, you can go onto my website and you can take a look, and you can even book a consult.
That is
talk
so
free for 20 minutes. Yeah.
That is so exciting. Well, listen, Cheryl, thanks again for your time. And you can tell I'm excited, everybody. Again, reach out to Cheryl. And also stay tuned. And perhaps if you're interested, follow my journey. We will be posting about it on various Facebook pages. So I'll make sure that information is up with this video so people can follow the journey and have information there so people can contact you. So Cheryl, thank you so much and have an amazing day. And we'll connect again soon, probably in a week or so?
That sounds great, Liz. Thank you. And, thanks I really enjoy talking with you and be able to share what I do. So.
Yeah, I love it. So we'll talk again soon for sure.
Yeah, and one last thing, life is a story, make yours a bestseller. That's my byline.
Oh, I love that. That's perfect. Okay, bye for now.
Bye-bye.